Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to again talk to you about the health risks of marijuana, and I will put a link to this article in the description for the video. What you need to know about the health risks of marijuana. In many states, it's already easy to get marijuana. With the Trump administration's move to reclassify the drug as less dangerous, it's about to get even easier. But doctors and researchers say marijuana can pose a real risk to people's health. The major concerns for adults are addiction and mental health problems, particularly anxiety. These risks have become more of an issue in recent years as products with high level of THC, the main psychoactive component of cannabis, have become widely available and popular. Higher potency, and I've been talking about this for a while. The weed that people smoked in decades past generally had about 3 to 5% THC. Now many shops sell products that contain as much as 90%. You can feel panicky and paranoid. People come in worried that they're dying. This drug is particularly dangerous for teens. I have been saying this, that allowing young adults to use this stuff is, this is what's causing all of the psychosis, all of the mental health issues that we're seeing in my office. Even low-level use is linked to an increased risk of developing psychiatric disorders and doing poorly in school. With recreational marijuana legal in 24 states and Washington, D.C., driving while high is on the rise too. In some studies, using cannabis was found to double the risk of crashes. The cannabis industry is increasingly marketing its products for a range of health issues, including anxiety, depression, pain, and sleep problems. Among people who use marijuana daily, 20 to 30% will develop cannabis use disorder. Yeah, how about that? Haven't I been saying that? For all the people who've been poo-pooing me. While many people use cannabis to cope with anxiety, scientific studies generally show that the drug makes anxiety worse. It increases the odds of developing anxiety problems and is associated with more severe symptoms in those with anxiety and mood disorder. The teenage brain, please listen. When it comes to marijuana, doctors and scientists tend to worry about most is its impact on the developing brain. Researchers found that adolescent cannabis use increases the risk of developing psychosis, bipolar, depression, anxiety. Regularly using cannabis during the teen years is also associated with disruption in memory and learning. One study found that frequent cannabis users who started taking during adolescence lost several IQ points between the ages of 13 and 38. Even infrequent use among teens is associated with poor academic performance. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. I've been telling you this for months now, okay? And I'm getting all kinds of flack online. It's fine. I don't care if you disagree with me as long as we're respectful to each other. I'm telling you that this legalized marijuana is dangerous and it will damage a young person's brain permanently, which is why I am telling the mums and dads out there, do not let your teenage kids. I don't think anybody under 25 should have access to this stuff. I really don't. I'm sorry to say that. I know I'm going to take a bite of heat for this, but look what it's doing. We're damaging people's brains permanently. We're causing more psychosis and anxiety. Okay, people are driving high. At some point we've got to draw a line in the sand and say, you know what? There's a fine line between people's freedom to decide how they want to live their lives and public policy, which dictates we got to protect people and we got to protect our community. And you can't have people driving high or drunk or under the influence of anything else. As prosecutor, I used to file DUI cases. I talked about the Tiger Woods case recently. It's been a while since I handled those cases, but I know what goes on. Okay, as both a former prosecutor and a defense lawyer, and there's more people driving high and drunk, certainly on the roads here in South Florida than ever before. It's a problem, but it's also a problem from a behavioral health standpoint. And if you're a family out there and you've got a loved one, particularly a young adult, 18 to 25, who's using this stuff regularly, and you've noticed the change, I'm sure that you will. Let me know. Call us. Reach out to us. We can help you. But these cases that are mental health driven by marijuana are very challenging clinically, which makes them challenging legally. Okay, it takes time for someone to recover, and it only takes one little slip up for them to go back, and start suffering. from psychosis and things that are related to it. So, okay, I'll get off the horse. You know my position on marijuana. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Even if you don't agree with me, I think we need stricter regulation and control. But if you're a family out there and you want to talk to us, please reach out to us. Let's talk about what options may or may not be available, both legal and non-legal. If there's an issue going on in your family and I haven't made a video about it, let me know. These videos are about giving you the information that you need. And if there's an issue going on in your family and I haven't made a video, it's probably an issue in somebody else's. So let me know. Post in the comments. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. They tell me it helps with the algorithm. And if you want more of this content that I make for you every single day, including on the weekends, please subscribe to the channel. And with that said, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.